Hey everybody, and welcome to Behind the Mod, the series where I make DDLC mods and then I talk about its creation. Because the thing is, I make a lot of DDLC mods, and of course, by the way, if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I make DDLC mods on my main channel, so just want to plug that instantly. And I have described before how they are, they're kind of made in the technical aspect, but the thing is, there's a lot more that goes into mods that you wouldn't really think, considering it kind of requires flexing your creative muscle, and with that, some things can get scrapped, and some things are just, well, kind of interesting. So today, to start the series, I thought I would talk about the original When Elevators Go Wrong, because that's actually a mod that I have some stuff to talk about. Now, originally, this was completely satirical, and this was actually, fun fact, the first mod that I made that was not recorded using like a cell phone, because before then, I recorded my DDLC mods with my phone, because I didn't know about the capture software built into Windows 10, although I did eventually learn of it. So this would be the first video that I would actually release that would actually be like screen captured. And the thing about me and my mods is that I really try to kind of be funny when it comes to my mods. I try to come up with kind of just crazy ideas and just make it a reality. So I kind of had the idea, what if the Dokis got trapped in an elevator and were forced to turn against each other? Like, what if something like that happened? And also, by the way, yes, it was inspired by the video SML movie The Elevator. That video was kind of the inspiration for When Elevators Go Wrong, although it definitely was taken to a much bigger extreme in the actual mods. Now I started writing it out, and I decided that it would just be Sayori and Natsuki, and that Monica and Yuri wouldn't necessarily be included. Mainly because of the fact that I thought the humor could work well based off of the two of them. So I kind of got the idea for them to just be in the elevator together and to just go to some anime convention. And honestly, I just wanted to make it the funniest thing ever. Like, just kind of have them act in character, but kind of get themselves in a really awkward situation, because that's kind of the whole point of it. Because being trapped in an elevator isn't really a fun experience. Trust me, I know that from experience. I've never been trapped in an elevator, but with that, I came up with a lot of ideas for what was going to happen, as I came up with the idea of, what if Natsuki peed all over the floor? Yes, I did think of that. Now, originally, I was actually going to have it be where Natsuki would poop on the floor, but I decided let's get the liquid on the floor. So I thought of that, and I kind of just, I thought, stuff like that. Like, stuff that would just be really, crazy, that would just wreck the elevator, would just be really funny. And I was planning to put a lot more in the video, because in the final version of the mod, it only has the piss thing. Like, the only thing that happens is that Natsuki pees. But the thing is, there was originally going to be a lot more that was going to happen. However, though, unfortunately, this was made around the time when I wasn't necessarily in the best state physically. A few weeks prior to making the mod, had a bit of a catastrophe with my knee. I twisted it, essentially. And so the first surgery, I had 2 surgeries, and the first surgery was the day after I posted When Elevators Go Wrong 1. So the video was kind of rushed, and I ultimately did take out the various other stuff, because there was supposed to be more than one event that would happen in the elevator, but I scrapped it and decided that maybe in a sequel, which would eventually happen, I could potentially elaborate a little bit more on this idea. And that was ultimately the idea. And then I released the video, and to be honest, I did not expect it to blow up. I really did not. Really, I'm serious. I did not expect the video to go viral so fast. But hey, that's cool. So yeah, that was pretty much the behind the mod on when elevators go wrong. The whole point of this series is to kind of give you guys an idea of what necessarily I am thinking while I make the mods, and what, like, just kind of some things that may not necessarily be in the final version of the mod. But with that being said, if you guys do want, well, actually I'm not going to say that because you've probably already watched the mod if you've seen it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can see more behind the mods soon when they come out. You can learn a little bit more about some of the mods I've made. And with that, NCSO7 out.